Well, that's just great.
Now back, the first baseman, number 25, Gurney McForsha.
If you're now just tuning in, I've been talking to myself for a good 10-20 minutes at this point. I don't know what happened. I guess when I first initially hit start streaming, it just didn't actually start streaming. So, well, you just missed a home run from Kyson Salmon that gave the Bombers the lead, 1-0 here.
Number 4, Dane Brownwood.
No, Quash, you didn't get here late. I apparently never hit the start streaming button. And that is going to be a tie game.
The designated hitter, number 69, Eduardo Hale.
And a beanball. Bases loaded here for the Lumberjacks.
Number 17, Rivet Hurls.
Swing and a miss to end the inning. Bases were loaded on that strikeout for Hurls. But the Lumberjacks do tie things up here. 1-1 as we go bottom third. Got 8-9-1 due up for the Bombers. It's foul. Meadow Mastiff into right field. That one is back, and that one is gone. Meadow Mastiff puts the Bombers back on top. Her first home run of the season makes it 2-1 Bombers. No one prevents Meadow Mastiff from going 32 straight games from getting a home run. Probably up there for one of the lowest power rated hitters to get a home run this season. Not even sure if she has 20 power. Turn to Higgins. That's in time to McForsham for out number 2. And Victor Schaefer. And Schaefer gets onto the home run party. 3 solo shots for the Bombers here tonight. And they lead 3-1. So it's Salmon, Mastiff, and Schaefer. All with home runs here. And then Everett goes yard. Bombers playing home run derby here in the season finale. 466. Lewis will ground out to end the inning, but 3 solo shots for the Bombers there make it a 4-1 ball game as we go top of the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 6.
Kellen O'Connor at 50 strikeouts now in the season. Grounded left side, no one's able to get to it. And that'll be a leadoff base hit here for the Lumberjacks.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14, Rodney Wentz.
Liner right to Salmon, he makes the grab there, one away.
Batting, the second baseman, number 66, Bo Higgins.
Lewis grounded to first, flips it to Marsh, and turns the Dragons special 3-4-3, I believe. And we head to the bottom of the 4th.
The third baseman, number 3, Tyson Salmon.
Salmon into left. This looks like it's going to fall inside the line, and he'll be aboard with a base hit. Ryder Rosario will now come into the game to relieve the starter. He only lasts 3+. Rosario fully stamina'd up here to make an impact here for the Lumberjacks. Try to keep it a 4-1 game. This team desperate for a win to keep their postseason hopes alive. Couple of outs right to Hurls. 2 down. Here is Meadow Mastiff. And Hurls collecting all 3 outs in that one. We'll head to the top of the 5th here, still 4-1. McForsham, Richards, and Parmigiano.
First baseman, number 25, Gurney McForsham.
And that's a strikeout to start off the inning here for O'Connor, sorry. Force of habit, I guess. Into left, and that is foul. Grounded to second. Schaefer scoops it up, gets to Lewis, 2 away. And Debonair Parmigiano having herself a nice day, 2 for 2 in relief of Anson George, who got hurt last night. That one's into the stands, 0-2. And she smacks one into right center. That one is going to be off the base of the wall. And dies in favor of her there, and she'll go 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double.
Now batting, catcher number 4, Dane Foundwood.
And Foundwood goes up the middle. Let's see if they'll send her home. They will. Brandt, the throw home, is close, but not in time. Foundwood with another RBI makes it a 4-2 ball game. Here comes Hale, the designated hitter, and that will do it for O'Connor. Fox Sheldon now in the game. And that will bomber special into right, and 2 on, 2 out here for the Lumberjacks.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 17, Rivet Hurls.
Outside. 3-1. Finds the zone, full count. Runners will go here. And that one is smoked. The Lumberjacks will take the lead. His 10th home run of the season, 24 RBIs, and the Lumberjacks have the lead for the first time tonight, 5-4. Into left, and the Lumberjacks keep the 2-out rally going. Shelton came into the game locked in and has fallen all the way down to 10th. Could not get out of the inning. But Wentz finally pops one up, and that will retire the side. But the Lumberjacks, a 4 spot in the top of the 5th, now lead 5-4 as we go bottom of the inning. 9-1-2 due up for the Bombers. Back to the top of the order, Alexandra Brandt, 0 for 2 here tonight. And that one right down the line. Forsham picks it up. That's out number 2.
Number 17, Victor Schaffer.
Schaefer up the middle. He'll be aboard with 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 9, Collins Everett.
And Everett swings at the first pitch, grounds it to short. And that will do it for the 5th. We go top of the 6th here. Higgins, McForsham, and Richards due up.
Now pitching, Biago, offside.
Up the middle, no one's home. Leadoff runner aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25, Gurney McForsham. Inside ball.
And a home run for McForsham, was it? 454 feet, and the Lumberjacks pulling away now, 7-4.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 21, Regs Richards.
And that is another one. It is unbelievable how shit this bullpen is. They just do not throw to their spars at all. Like, they are just garbage. There is nobody redeemable from this bullpen this year. Like, unbelievable how bad it is. And yet the game is so gung-ho to get to my bullpen. Just because I have a good long reliever. And that's probably my undoing. That it wants to get to my long reliever no matter what. And then these pieces of garbage have to fill in like the last 3 innings and they can't do it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 69, Eduardo Hale.
I almost wonder if it's better to have your Aces bullpen person be the closing pitcher. Because at least they would always be fairly well juiced up. They heal quickest of all of them. And if you want someone to consistently come out of the bullpen, that was who you would want to have instead of having the long reliever get gassed consistently. I mean, the thing is with the Bombers, I think all of the relief pitchers are like Bs. It's just none of them live up to their stats. Like, not a single one of them have been passable this season, except for O'Connor, who was the long reliever. Like, none of the, like, RPs were feasible. Like, it's just been awful. And the thing is, like, you think it may be the offense, but, like, I don't really think you can blame them too much. I mean, I'm looking at some of the numbers for my hitters. They're in, like, the high 200s, some in the 300s. I've got one or two people in double-digit home runs. It's just, and I think some of it's the defense, but mainly the pitching has just been awful in the bullpen. I think that's what comes down to it.
Now pitching, Harsh Maynard.
That ball's inside. Ball outside.
But then other times when the offense isn't going, you know, the pitching will only pitch like a game where like it's 1 or 2 runs, the offense don't show up. I mean, just been that kind of a season.
Catcher, number 65, Meadow Mastiff.
Strike.
Now batting, third baseman, number 17, Rivet Pearls.
Ball is inside.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 6, Flip Peck.
The right. Ball low. High ball. Strike.
Like, my defense statistically isn't that bad, but
Center fielder, number
we've had like 3 or 4 missed plays in this one where we just can't get to balls, and, you know, it turns into another hit and another hit and another hit.
Strike.
Now batting, the second. Now pitching, J.C. McPherson.
And a strike. Ball inside. No, outside. You're out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 21, Josiah Levine.
Strike. Strike three.
Does this, when the season ends, or like at least when it transitioned to playoffs, will you still be able to look at like the season statistics? Because I'd be curious how bad we are at striking out, and just what that looks like across the league. Does it, like, for playoff teams, would it differentiate between regular season and playoffs, or would playoff teams just continue to accumulate stats? And there's playoff and regular season stats. Okay. I really wish that one guy, forget his name, Tony's Mods or something, on he posts on the Ssbl Reddit. He does, like, he has something that like exports like basically the statistics for franchise mode, but I don't think it works for season mode yet. And I really want him to like get that going, because that would be really nice to have.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25, Gurney McForshow.
Nope, high. And strike. Ball inside. The right. The right clear.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 21, Regs Richards. Now batting, the shortstop, number 42, Debonair Parmigiano.
Strike.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Bottom of the 8th. Still 8-4 here. Bombers haven't scored since that home run rally in the bottom of the 3rd. And this is one player who makes me really mad. Danita Lewis has been stuck on 10 home runs, I think, for a month. Like, she was one of the first to hit double-digit home runs. And she was up there, you know, with Chill Fowler and Gossi Correa, and it's just been absolute trash for the rest of the season. Just done absolutely nothing, and it's just aggravating.
Tyson Salmon.
Just to be on the wrong end of odds like that for like for like a better part of a month, where you're seeing Rebecca Ellis and Gossi Correa hitting 400. Another home run for Salmon, though. It's him to 8 on the year.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 66, Fowler Marsh.
It's too little, too late at this point, Robot. I mean, it's only 3, but I don't have any faith in this team to do much of anything but disappoint me.
The designated hitter, number 92, Madeline Fury.
That's a strike. You're out.
If you see the team mascot around batting, catcher, number 4, Dane Foundwood.
Strike. That's a strike. Strike three.
Now batting, designated. Now pitching, Dale Schmidt. Now batting, the third baseman, number 70, Rivet Earls.
Strike.
Bottom of the 9th we go. 8-9-1.
Batting, the catcher, number 65, Meadow Mastiff.
The right. Strike.
Mastiff will get aboard. It's going to be a double.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Popped up. I mean, in the fact that they got draft picks from it, yeah, they got my second, but I got a third back. I don't remember if it's this year or next year's. But I mean, that trade alone, if you just look at it, I mean, they got Kip Shaw back, who didn't really set the world on fire, even though, like, he played for the Skulls. He got traded later. But I mean, Kip Shaw only hit like 200, so it's not like if you just compare Madison to Kip Shaw, it's about a push.
Second baseman, number 17, Victor Schaffer.
Strike. Ball, that's outside. Too low. No, outside.
3-1.
Take your base.
The tying run will at least come to the plate here. And Collins Everett does have a home run tonight.
Now batting, Corbin.
And she will get pulled in favor of Corbin Guzman. And whatever. Lumberjacks 8-5. Their hopes stay alive for now, but just a 3-run win. All the starters but Wentz getting a hit here. 0 for 4. Hurl's going 2 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Foundwood with a pair of RBIs. Richards with a home run. 5 home runs hit for the Bombers tonight, and they lose. Salmon goes 4 for 4 with a pair of home runs. Mastiff with a home run as well. Everett and Schaefer go yard as well. Danita Lewis 0 for 4. Madeline Fury 0 for 4, as well did Levine. Win goes to Rosario. He moves to 3-1 on the season. Save goes to Ferguson, his third. Loss goes to Shelton. He moves to 0-3 on the season. And your MVPs are Salmon, Rivet Hurls, and Meadow Mastiff. Yeah, I think the player they got from the Skulls for Kip Shaw actually was pretty decent. Or at least has played pretty decent. Ball. Need to...
Baseball fans, welcome to Colonial Plaza. Get on your horse and let's do the baseball thing. Now batting, the first baseman, number 17, Linnea Ortiz. Now batting, the center fielder.
That's time.
Simulate. I think we're going to simulate 3 in a row here. And the Storm take this one. And I think that gives the Cyclones home field advantage for the postseason now. Yeah. So Cyclones, #1 seed in the Epic. Oh no, we're gonna. It's okay. Launch game. Hipshaw actually got benched at one. Suggest lineup here. Oh no, it's not it. Let's see. 210, yeah. Ball. Adjusted lineup. Play ball. The Storm got the win to stay alive and gives the Cyclones home field advantage. Still, a lot of things can happen here. Last few games here of the regular season.
Welcome, one and all, to Battery Bay.
So, remind me here, Kwashi, if the Skulls win this, do they clinch or do they just better their position?
Number 32.
What's a strike? Nope, that's inside. Strike.
And, you know, I was crap talking Kipshaw and, oh, well, not goes yard, but lead off double to start off the game.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 8, Cecilia Kent.
On fire, Cecilia Kent.
Strike. Ball. Nope, low. That's down.
Full count composed here on Velasquez. And a swing and a miss.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 30, Marco Mina.
Mina scoots that one through the right side, but had a little bit too much speed on it, so it keeps the runner at third. So at the corners here for the Skulls, Evelyn Hatmore will come up to the plate.
Hatmore.
So, Astros would still need to lose as well for the Skulls to clinch. Okay, very nice. So I was about to ask you that exact same question. I was about to ask you that question. Ooh, and a strikeout looking 2 away now.
The second
Abel Tang will come to the plate.
Tang.
And Tang goes up the middle, and the Skulls of Rock take the lead. 1-0 here early.
Shortstop, number 9, Luther Bugby.
That's a strike.
And a strikeout to end the inning. But the Skulls of Rock take the lead here, 1-0 as we go bottom of the first. See Cairo Aguilar.
Number 4, Destiny Richard.
And see, what really gets me is here in the Skulls 4 spot, this Aguilar guy has roughly the same ERA as my ace does, with about 70 in everything. And this guy maybe has 40 velocity, 30 junk. Oh, he can't field it though. Throw to first, not in time. Moonshots have a couple runners aboard here for Tristan Benjamin.
Tristan Benjamin.
What's a strike?
That one gets away. Runners will advance 90 feet. And Benjamin puts it down to left field. A run will score. Tie game.
Batting, the second baseman, number 2, Santiago Magana.
Nobody out here still. And we've got, I think, a Mind Gamer at the plate here. Surprising with Mind Gamer here on Magana and the bars he possesses. Just 254 on the season. Runner headed for second, and the runner is safe, so 2 into scoring position. Swing and a miss. Maybe that's why. Ivy Allen to the plate now. Now you talk about an offense that's underperformed. Allen here, 90 power, 80-ish contact, hitting 200 flat.
You bet that's a strike.
Just 3 home runs. It does connect to that one. 1 run will score. They're going to send the other one home. The throw to the plate is cut off by Figueroa, and the Moonshots plate 2 and now lead 3-1. And somewhere in the distance, Aggie is cheering. That's a hard hit ball into right center. That could score another one. It takes a bounce to Kent. She does have an okay arm. They'll leave the runner at third. And it's second and third again here with only 1 out.
Center fielder, number 5, Christine Driver.
That's a strike.
This one is out of play. Christine Driver, swing and a miss. 2 down, it's Gander Hill down.
Gander, well down.
Strike. Ball.
Into left, and that will be caught by Tater for out number 3. And it'll be 3-1 as we go top 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 33, Mulberry Sasso.
That's down. Strike. Strike 3.
And that's a strikeout to lead things off here in the top of the second.
Figueroa.
Ball inside. That's a strike. Oh, you bet that's a strike. Ball. Strike 3. You're out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7.
That's a strike.
That brings up French Tater.
Ball. That's a strike.
Time attempt, but it gets past him. Rolls into left center. Driver picks it up off the track, but it's a 2-out double here for Tater.
Now batting, the
And back to the top of the order, Kip Shaw.
High. Down.
Kip Shaw into right. That's going to be off the base of the wall. A run will score. He's going to have his second double on the night, and it's 3-2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 8, Cecilia Kent.
And Kent puts one to the gap. We're going to have a tie game.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 30, Marco Mina.
All high. That's down. Down. That's a strike.
Full count now here to Mina. and ball 4, he'll take a walk. So 2 on, 2 out now for Evelyn Hatmore.
Down. Strike. Ball, that's low. Strike.
Runners are going down to third. Runner is safe. And both into scoring position now for Hatmore.
Take your base.
And she draws the walk. The bases are loaded. Abel Tang has already come through once here tonight. Can he come through a second time? Swings at the first pitch, pops it up. This should end the inning as Allen makes the catch for out number 3. But the Skulls of Rock tied up at 3 as we go bottom of the second.
What's a strike? Outside. That's high. That's outside. You bet that's a strike. That's well for.
Leadoff walk given up to Solomon. Brings us back to the top of the Moonshots order, Destiny Richard. Richard into left center. Ball is absolutely soaring here in Battery Bay. Runner will round third and head for home, and the Moonshots retake the lead 4-3. Base hits galore in this one.
Ball.
That one's hit into right. That one is back, but not quite enough, as Hatmore makes the catch just in front of the warning track. Runner tags to third and brings up Tristan Benjamin. 9 home runs, 29 RBIs.
Ball low. Strike. High ball.
3-1 the count. And oh, Figueroa makes a fantastic diving stop, saves a run, and puts 2 away.
No, inside.
And a grounded to short, Bugby grabs it. Gets a Figueroa in time for round number 3. Moonshots retake the lead 4-3 as we go top third.
Now batting the shortstop, number 9, Luther Bugby.
Strike. That's high. Ball. You're out.
Swing and a miss for out number 1. Mulberry Sasso.
Mulberry Sasso.
And he goes up the middle.
Now batting the first baseman, number 50, Testy Figueroa.
That's a strike.
That one hit deep into left, back it goes, and gone! And the Skulls of Rock strike right back and take the lead 5-4. Back in fourth we go in this one.
That's a strike and a half, my friend. Yep.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 32.
Here's Kipshaw once again. Velasquez is done. Zane Clay will come into the game.
Hit tie. Yup, that's inside. That's a strike. Strike three, you're out.
And Shaw will go down for the first time here tonight. But the Skulls regained the lead 5-4 as we go bottom of the third.
Right fielder, number 3, Ivy Allen.
No.
That one's caught by Bugby, one away.
Number 12, Golder Wells.
Steer right. That's outside. Wow.
That one is fouled off, 1-2. And a strikeout there, 2 away here. Christine Driver to the plate.
Christine Driver.
Steer right. Ball outside.
Into center field, and Kent closes on that nicely. Keeps it a 5-4 game, first half inning where no one has scored. And we'll head to the top of the fourth.
Number 8.
Kent will lead things off here.
That's down.
And she laces one down the left field line, off the pole! A dinger, 385 feet, kissed it off the pole, and it's now 6-4.
Now batting, third baseman, number 30, Marco Mina.
Marco Mina is jacked. Man, some big mojos here for the Skulls right now.
Now batting, right fielder, number 88, Evelyn Patmore.
That's up the middle, so 2 on here for the Skulls.
Now batting, the second
Abel
baseman,
Tang.
number 5, Abel Tang.
That one's foul.
Strike.
Up the middle, no one's home, and the bases will be loaded. They thought about it for a second, but they will be loaded. Nobody out here for Luther Bugby now.
Bugby.
And that's going to be a base hit. 1 run will score, and the bases stay loaded. They go station to station, 7-4.
Now batting, the catcher, number 33, Mulberry Sasso.
Zane Clay down to rattled here. Fouls that one off, 1-2. And that goes up the middle, 8-4. Oh, they're going to try it. Not in time, 9-4.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 15, Testy.
And I'm just going to preemptively do this. Who? Tobias Von Crum. Did not know we had another name in the Von Crum lineage in this game. I forgot about that.
That's a strike. Foul ball. That's foul. Foul.
Fouled back. Swing and a miss. Von Crum gets the first out of the inning.
Number 7.
Skulls have already scored 4 so far here to the top of the fourth.
Ball.
1-2 here to French Tater. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks for Von Crum. And back to Kipshaw. Kipshaw finds himself some grass into left, and they'll reload the bases. And it's Cecilia Kent.
Cecilia Kent.
Oh, we've batted through the lineup. She started off the inning with the pole shot in left. She'll golf this one back to the mound to first in time for out number 3. Skulls leave the bases loaded, but plate 4 more. It's 9-4.
Now pitching, Lina Walter.
That's grounded to third. Mina in time to Figueroa.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 48, Yalman Clement.
Hot foul.
High fly ball to center field, not quite to the track. And Kent will make the catch there for out number 2. To the top of the order, Destiny Richard.
Richard.
Strike.
Grounded to third, Mina. In time for out number 3, and we'll go to the top of the 5th now.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 30, Marco Mina.
That's down. We'll fight you all.
Do they have seasonal insults for the crowd? I just heard something like, light you up like a Christmas tree.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 88.
Seems like every time we're playing a game, I hear a new insult from the crowd. That's a base knock. First 2 runners reach here for the Skulls.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 5, Abel.
What was the Skulls RD coming into this? Is that gonna make a big impact here? Oh, right to Magana there.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 9, Luther Bugby.
Let's see, they came in already plus 14, so they had a sizable lead on the teams that were immediately around them.
Outside. No. Pitch high.
3-1 to Bugby. And he grounds it right to Benjamin. Benjamin to Magana. Back to Benjamin for the Dragon special. And the Skulls are turned away for the first time tonight. We go bottom of the 5th.
Number 24, Snack West.
Yeah, you can still get in. I don't know exactly all the permutations. A Skulls win, I think, does make it a little bit harder. You really are rooting for the high rollers, I think, in that case. Or not the high, you're rooting against the high rollers. You want the wrong fielders to win. And then also the Mythic later on are 16 and 15. Wow, actually Stingers, Unicorns, and Mythic are all 16 and 15. But the only ones close to you run differential wise are the Unicorns and the Mythic. You're actually same run differential for the Mythic, so the Mythic losing and you, of course, needing a win could swap you guys. So you're rooting for big losses for the Unicorns and the Mythic. And then that begs the question. Okay, we were already gonna plan on playing that one anyway, so we're fine there. So after this, we're skipping Stingers and Diamond Jacks. That's fine. And then Dragons, Area 51. That's fine. Okay. So, Aggie, I'll leave this to you then. We initially had planned to skip the Unicorns and Cyclones, but upon, you know, this review, that game to potentially, you know, have a effect on what the rest of the epic looks like, and if you guys are what you guys potentially would chase. That if we do change that, because we're only, as it stands, playing 3 games tomorrow, we could potentially turn that game back on, and then it would push the Serpents Astros to first game tomorrow night if we wanted to see the outcome of that one. Just live instead of simming it. But I'll leave that to you. If he'll play it in, Hildown was trying to tag him, just needs to throw it home. And they've got a runner caught in the rundown here. Mason applies the tag for out number 1. Yeah, the Mythic were one of the last few teams to have a loss on the season. And boy, howdy, when that House of Cards collapsed, it collapsed. Kip Shaw! All he had to do was start trash-talking Kip Shaw, and he has the game of his season. 2 doubles and a 3-run home run. And it's 12-4.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 8, Cecilia Kent.
Strike. That's inside. That's outside. That's down.
Now batting, the third
Skulls
baseman,
finally make me break out the double digits correctly.
No. That's a strike and a half, my friend. Yep, outside. Yo.
Strikeout to end the inning. But a 3-run shot. Skulls have scored in every inning but 1. It's 12-5 here.
center fielder, number 5, Christine Schreiber. Now batting, the third baseman, number 15, Gander Hildown. Now batting, the shortstop, number 48, Yalman Solomon.
Solomon.
Strike. Ball inside. Foul. That's high.
Popped up. Right center field. Caught by Kent for out number 3.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 88, Evelyn Patmore.
Yeah, the Skulls have a unbelievable set of really hot bats right now. It's crazy.
Strike. High. Nope.
Well, would it be a tie for second best odds? Because I think Moonshots and Bombers would both finish 13 and 19. Well, and the Dragons could still finish 13 and 19 as well.
Abel Tang. Now pitching,
Oh, RD, of course. And we can't be bad either. We have to be okay enough to lose out on odds or whatever.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 9, Luther Bugby.
True. If he hits a home run here, we can
That time.
sim it.
Nope.
So I'll leave it to, what do you guys think, Kawashi and Marge?
The catcher,
Should we
Sasso.
play the Unicorn Cyclones game to see what happens to the Unicorns potentially? Because Diamond Jacks are definitely in. Stingers have a huge run differential lead, so they're safely in. I'd rather watch the Serpents tonight personally. Okay.
Number 50, Testy Figueroa. Now batting, the left fielder, number 4, Destiny Richard.
Nope.
Washi, do you mean same to watching the Serpents or same to just skipping this? Since it's already pretty lopsided.
Now batting, a designated hitter, number 24, Snack S.
Okay.
Timeout.
On we go. So Skulls get a big win. Find themselves with probably one of the better RDs in the conference. 26. I didn't even stop to see what the final score was. I was too busy trying to find the run differential. (18-6). I can 31-19. Doesn't matter. 18-6. That's close enough. 18-6. Okay. So Stingers, Diamond Jacks.
It's game time at Lafayette Corner. Gee golly gosh, this is a super duper occasion.
That's time.
Simulate. Oh, come back for the Diamond Jacks. They will take it. To 18-14. The Diamond Jacks have also had a pretty impressive second half as well. You had told me something to do. Start Tyke Locos. Ball. Substitutes. Simulate. And check K's after. Okay. Dragons nab that one. There's Locos only got 2, I think it was. 55. 3. And so we'll just sim this game. Want to watch Serpents tonight? It's fun.
You can feel the energy rising here at Sakura Hill.
Ooh. Oh, the unicorns edge out a squeaker. 17 and 15 now on the season. And things getting a bit more dire for the Astros. Unless they just mop the floor tonight with the Serpents. So, but the Mythics still have a game tomorrow night. If the High Rollers win, clinch the division, only way the Astros back in is if they A, win, and then B, get the Mythic to lose. They have to have the Mythic to lose. Those are your scenarios there, Aggie. All right. It's a big one. Just about as big as they come. Actually, let's take a look at the heroic side of things. So the Lumberjacks winning earlier tonight. They're still on the outside looking in, but the wrong fielder is losing. Could flip-flop that and get the wrong fielders on the outside looking in now. There you have that. Ball. A ball. Got Frank McGregor. He's juiced. Yeah, that seems to be... Well, no. Not necessarily, because that means the Serpents will have one. And does that get the Serpents to...
Welcome back.
Oh, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe
Here we go.
Serpents have 17. Okay, so yeah. So are the Serpents dead now? Since other teams have won ahead of them? It's because if they have 17 losses and the last team in right now is like 16 and 16, then okay, well, rip in peace, Serpents. And Houndstooth starts off the game here with a strikeout. So a win here for the High Rollers puts them into the postseason by virtue of winning the Phenoms division. But a loss leaves it up to chance with the Astros nipping at their heels. And then also leaves them in the mix potentially in that potential tie with the Mythic. High Rollers do have a slightly better RD depending on the outcome of this game. If they do lose, they have a 7-run advantage in that category. So Wrongfielders go down quietly top of the first. Bottom half, we've got Frank McGregor, who is juiced against a starting pitcher who is only well. That's been a big problem for the Wrongfielders this season. They've had a lot of pitchers get dinged up. The Wrongfielders' playoff hopes hang in the balance on this one as well. And that's a strikeout to start off from Kirk. That one sneaks inside the bag. That goes into the, excuse me, right field corner. And one on, one out here for the High Rollers. Right to nuptials. Oh, but he doesn't apply the tag. And County beats him back to the bag, so it's 2 down now. Oh, my soul! That goes into orbit. Miles Hickman destroys that baseball, and the High Rollers have a 2-run lead. 496. I can't remember if we had one that was over 500. It was the only one I can think of off the top of my head was McLean. He blasted one early in the season, but I don't remember how long that one was. Oh, Fuller has one that's 502. Okay, so someone else from the Walkers has one. But the High Rollers make a statement here early, jump on top here, 2-0. Full count here. And a swing and a miss.
Now back, the left fielder, number 3, Aiden Singh.
Round to the third. Theodorus gets to County in time for out number 2. Theo Castillo.
41, Theo Castillo.
And that one's to Espinoza. Another clean inning of work from Houndstooth. We go bottom of the second. Clyde Evans to the plate. Evans. 2-2. And that one's hit in the gap to left center. Hops off the wall, kind of dies off the wall. Leads to a leadoff double here. High Rollers making a statement here early. Adeline Randall now to the plate. Oh, a beanball. And things are falling apart here for the Wrongfielders here early. 2 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Maloney to the plate. It's a strike there, 1-2. Down the third base line, it's a fair ball. And the runner's gonna round third, head for home. It's gonna be 3-0 High Rollers. Kirk is down to rattled already. 3 earned runs through 1+ innings and a beanball. 2-2. And that one is blasted into center field. High Rollers are running away and hiding here early. A 3-run shot from Theodorus. It's 6-zip. Well, out on the board here finally in the bottom of the second. County gets one down into left. And here is Babs. Kirk only lasts 1 1/3. Honestly, this is about equal to what happened in that first Express game, too. Castillo turns around, gets to second for 1, but not able to turn 2, and here is the Moon Man himself. 496 feet. Swing and a miss, 2-2. It's that one well, but that one hooks foul. And lasers one into left center. That's going to be a base hit. Turns into extra bases. They'll send the runner around third. The throw home, not in time. It's 7-0. Espinoza now comes up to the plate with RBI Hero active. Slow roller off of third comes Rosales. The throw is in time for out number 3, but the High Rollers put up a thigh spot. 7-0 as we go top third. And a swing and a miss. Houndstooth has her 3rd strikeout of the game.
Number 27, Tobias Nuptials.
'Theodorus, nice snag there to first in time for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 66, Lane Wolf.
Houndstooth is locked in.
Ball inside.
2-2. Full count. It's fouled off. And strike 3 called at the top of the zone. Bottom of the third we go. 6, 7, and 8 due up.
The right fielder, number 12, Clyde Evans.
That's a strike. Ball, that's inside. That's inside. No, that's outside. That's a strike.
Grounder to Castillo. Nuptials in time for round number 1.
The catcher, number 10, Adeline Randall.
Swing and a miss. That one's into center field, the base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 5, Nala Maloney.
But that's a strike.
2-2. In the dirt, and runner will get a free 90 feet. And a swing and a miss. Babs gets a strikeout,
Now pitching,
and he will be done. In comes Nina Knockmore. Wow, 50 strikeouts for the long reliever.
Strike.
And the wrong fielders finally hang a 0 on the high rollers. We go top 4.
now batting, the right fielder, number 11, Cullen Homebrew.
That's a strike.
Grounder up the middle. Maloney in time, one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 44, Crush Rosales.
No, outside. Strike. But that's a strike. That's high. Strike.
And Houndstooth rounds up her 5th of the game.
Number 17, Rain
2 down. Reese Joseph to the plate.
But that's a strike.
And Joseph gets a base hit, the first of the game here for the wrong fielders.
now batting, the center fielder, number 4, Drew Hogwash.
Strike.
A 2-out rally going now. 2 on, 2 out. Aiden Singh to the plate.
Aiden Singh.
And he gets a base knock. And the bases are loaded here for the wrong fielders.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Can they make this interesting? Or at least competitive? And the answer is no. Popped up to end the inning. Evans makes the catch, and the wrong fielders leave the bases loaded. We go bottom 4.
now batting, designated hitter, number 26, Frank
But that's a strike.
McGregor.
Outside. No ball. You're out.
Knockmore with another strikeout. 52 now on the year.
Number 29, Jet County.
But that's a strike. Strike.
Wow.
The left fielder, number 2, Kylie Lloyd.
No, outside. But that's a strike. You're out.
And she strikes out the side. Still 7-0 going to the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, number 35, Elsa Coleman.
Handle just gets it to County by a step in time.
Baseman, number 27, Tobias Nuptials.
Hickman throws it in, but a base hit here with 1 away.
Batting, the designated hitter,
Lane
number
Wolf.
66, Lane Wolf.
Swing and a miss. Out number 2 and strikeout number 7 on the night for Houndstooth. Trying to approach 30 on the year.
No, fast look.
And that will end the top of the 5th. Bottom half we go. Hickman, Espinoza, and Evans due up. Goodness gracious. A solo shot brings Hickman's RBI count on the day to 4. Oh, he hits this one 491. That's unbelievable. That's now 987 feet of collective home runs here tonight for Miles Hickman.
Ball inside. Safe.
Pop up, caught by Hogwash, 2 down.
That's a strike. High.
That one stays inside the line down the third base line. And Randall will be aboard with a 2-out single.
That's a strike. That's high. That's a side.
Dive by Joseph, but not going to be in time. 2 on, 2 out here. Silas Theodoris.
Strike. That's a strike.
And he strikes out swinging. Brings Knoxmore strikeouts to 5 here in relief. Another run across. 8-0 going to the top of the 6th. High Rollers have twice as many runs as the wrong fielders have hits.
Outside. Strike 3.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 17, Reese Joseph.
The first time in my managerial career I have willingly missed the playoffs. I had 1 year I dedicated to a tank, but every other year I've made it.
Foul. No, that's outside. Ball inside.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 4, Drew Hogwash.
That's a strike.
Bottom of the 6th, top of the order due up here for the High Rollers.
Designated hitter, number 26, Frank McGregor.
That's a strike.
Gregor gets a bomber special down into center field.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 29, Jet County.
No, that's no. Oh. But that's a strike.
Into center, but Hogwash able to track that one down.
Now pitching.
And that will do it for Knockmore. Her season ends probably with 55 strikeouts for a long reliever. Brings in Gallivan. And
Number 11.
why not? Let's get another one on the board. Over 1,000. Over 1,000. How many feet are in a mile? Is it... That's... Can we have a mile of home runs? I think feet in a mile is like 3,000. It's yards where it's like 1,000, so you need a lot more.
Down.
Full count. Oh, strike 3 called. We're tied for the first time here today.
Number 9, Joe Espinoza.
Oh. No, no. No, inside. That's a strike.
Swing and a miss. You know, despite, the 8 runs, the High Rollers have struck out 10 times here tonight.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3, Aiden Singh. Now batting, the second baseman, number 41, Theo Castillo.
No, outside.
Now batting, the catcher, number 35, Elsa Oman.
No, that's outside. Oh, boy.
Coleman staying alive here. Gone off quite a few pitches here from Houndstooth. Swing and a miss. That should make 9 on the night for Houndstooth. Bottom of the 7th.
The right fielder, number 12, Clyde Evans.
Center field. Caught by Hogwash.
Now batting, a catcher, number 10, Adeline Randall.
Outside.
Randall doesn't have the height. It's gone. 9-0.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 5, Nala Maloney.
Shall we call this one too? I mean, is there any reason to see this one out to the end?
But that's a strike.
He spotted the Skulls a run that last game.
That's down.
All right. They're dead, Jim.
Baseman, number 58, Silas Theodoros. Now pitch.
All right, Aggie. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Serpents and the Astros. 10-0. Okay, blop. Proceed. That's the next game. Let's take a peek here. So, so the no, the Monstars have plus 18. The Retrievers have plus 22. So that's it. The Heroics decided, yeah. Oh, and the High Rollers clinched the Phenoms. So we'll have at least 2 teams with losing records in the Heroic for the playoffs. And could have at least 2 more. Longfielders out. 15 and 17. Just could not get it done. Got pretty much simmed out of existence 2 out of their last 3 games. Oh, that is true. We do still have one division to find out for the Heroic, yeah, but team-wise, it's set. And team-wise, things could be set for the Epic as well. Serpents and Astros, here we go. This all looks fine. All right, here we go. Yeah, Dakota doesn't look like he got any better. Rivera, it's only got 1 bar. I think he's been one of your best offensive players. You might need to call in all the dogs here. Ooh. Thank you, Chrome, for snipping that 496 footer. I was going to do that after the stream. Is that you, robot? Making some decisions. Cool. I thought so. Okay, so Faulkner, second. Out of the line. Era. Undermeyer DHing. Whoopsie. Faulkner. Hess. Best in left field. Carter in right. Peterson at first. Larry at short. And we need Knockmore back in here at center. Okay, let me make sure I've got this right. Faulkner, Guevara, Undermeyer, Hess, Best, Carter, Peterson, McClary, and Knockmore. All right, here we go. Season on the line for the Astros. Got to have it to keep hopes alive and need some help tomorrow night from the Monstars.
Fans are flocking to their seats here at Bingata Bowl. Get on your
Bingata
horse and
Bowl.
let's do the baseball thing.
Wasman on the mound here for the Astros. Luke Morrow digging in. Foul, that's 0-2 now for Morrow. K Collector here for Wasman. Down the third base line, it's fair. Hess with a diving stop, but can't get it to first in time. Leadoff runner is aboard.
Number 58, Marcos Cervantes.
I'll bring up Cervantes. Hit and run over the head of Faulkner at second. They're digging for third. And the Serpents will have runners at the corners. An inauspicious start here for the Astros. And Havoc Overlord to the plate. He went, I think, 1 for 4, 1 for 5 last night. But that one hit was a solo home run into center field. He's showing bunt, but has pulled it back twice. 1-1 the count. Shows it again, pops it up. Guevara gets it down to first. Runner from first advances to second. Runner from third stays put. So there's 2 in scoring position now. Just 1 out. Kaylee Dastardly to the plate. And he connects with it. Scoots it through right side of the infield. And the Serpents are on top 1-0.
Now back, the third baseman, number 20, Derek Klopp.
Back at the corners, 1 away. Derek Klopp. Popped up. Under it is Hess. He will make the catch for out number 2. That brings up Vivian Snell.
Vivian Snell.
Swings at the first pitch, pops it up, foul territory. Left fielder has a chance at it. They'll get under it, and Best will make the catch for out number 3. Wasman limits the damage to just 1 here in the top of the first. And we'll go bottom half. We'll see Gap Fletcher on the mound here for the Serpents. Oh, diving catch by Flynn, 1 away.
Number 9, Parker Guevara.
Guevara gets a base knock. Let's see here. 1-0.
Designated hitter, number 4.
Adeline Undermeyer.
Undermeyer.
Locked in. 1 on, 1 out here. 1-1 count. Into right, but Snell able to close in on it. That's caught for out number 2. That brings up Hank Hess.
Number 13, Hank Hess.
Swings at the first pitch, but it goes foul. And called strike 2. Grounded to third, Klopp. In time at first for round number 3. And we'll head to the top of the second. 7-8-9 to up here for the Serpents.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 2, Caleb Flynn.
One, two. We'll see if K Collector pays off here for Wasman. Gets the ground ball to short. McClary in time to Peterson for out number 1. Brings up the catcher Kyler Hazeldine.
Hazeldine.
finds his own 2-1. 3-1. Big hack activates for Hazeldine. Fouled back for a full count. Strike 3 called.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 77.
2 down now. Stetson Harrison to the plate. Ooh, under the glove of Wasman, it trickles into center field. And a 2-out single here for the Serpents turns the lineup around back to Luke Morrow.
Number 19.
Got on with an infield single and came around to score. Grounds it right to first. Peterson doesn't have to move much. Steps on the bag to end the inning. And we go bottom of the second here. We've got 5, 6, and 7 due up.
Left fielder, number 88, Atlas. Yes.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss. Fletcher's first strikeout of the game brings up Lena Carter.
For Lena Carter.
That one deep into left, but I don't think it has enough here for Bengata. That's going to be caught at the track by Overlord for out number 2. Now bring up Elijah Peterson.
Peterson.
That one again deep into center field, but again Bengata eats it up, and Cervantes, about the same depth on the track, makes the catch for out number 3, and we'll head to the top of the third. 2, 3, and 4 due up.
Number 58, Marcos Cervantes.
That's high and deep into center field. That may have a chance. It's gone off the top of the wall. Cervantes pokes it off the top of the wall, and it's 2-0.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 31, Havoc Overlord.
Overlord grounds it to McClary in time at first, round number 1.
Now batting,
The mojo down on Overlord again. He'll be back to rattled. Here is Dastardly, who has the RBI other than the home run we just saw.
Now batting, third baseman, number 20, Derek Clark.
That's a hard hit ball into right, but caught by Carter for out number 3. The solo shot from Cervantes makes it a 2-0 ball game as we head to the bottom of the third. 8-9-1 due up for the Astros.
Number 23, Rhett McClary.
Grounder up the middle, and the leadoff runner is aboard here for the Astros. He's up Brew Knockmore. First pitch Slayer here in the 9-hole. That one doesn't chase. It was low and away for ball 1. It's a called strike there. Curveball finds his own 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Fletcher with his second strikeout of the night. And brings up the top of the order, Kason Faulkner. Has not had a good stretch here as of late. Average has fallen from over 300 to in the 290s, but Faulkner into center field. It's a tie game. Faulkner makes it 2-2 with a 2-run shot into straightaway center field. 455 feet, his 7th of the season, and a huge one to try and kickstart this Astros offense.
Number 9, Parker Rivera.
Fouled off by Guevara. It's a 1-2 count. Little Hack activates. Into left and down in front of Overlord. And now we'll bring up Madeline Undermeyer. And Undermeyer puts one in the gap. This could give the Astros the lead. Runner headed for third. No one's up with it yet. Overlord picks it up. Rounding third, headed for home. The Astros take a 3-2 lead. Undermeyer with a RBI double. It's 3-2.
Number 13, Hank Hess.
Fletcher goes down to tenths now. And a 3-1 count to Hank Hess. That was probably ball 4, it looked like, but set a full count. Lined right to Dastardly, but Undermeyer beats him to the second base bag. So it's just 2 outs now. Here's Atlas Best. Best, a good shot into right, but Snell able to track it down for out number 3. And we head to the top of the 4th, but the Astros lead for the first time here tonight, 3-2. There'll be 6, 7, 8 due up here for the Serpents. We'll see how Wasman pitches with the lead. Fouled off, it's a 1-1 count. Oh, that one's deep into right. If it's fair, it's gone. It's gone. And we're tied up at 3 apiece. .373, her 3rd home run of the year, and we're all tied up.
Caleb Flynn.
And the answer to pitching with the lead for Lusman was not for long. 1-2 here to Caleb Flynn. He skies one into right. And Carter will make the catch for out number 1.
The catcher, number 42, Tyler Hazeldean.
Peterson off a hop to first. He'll take it himself for out number 2.
The shortstop,
I'll bring up Stetson Harrison.
Stetson Harrison.
Two, 1. Fouled back 2-2. K Collector hasn't really done Wasman much good here tonight. Only 1 strikeout under her belt so far. Oh, but gets a called 3rd strike there. Ends the inning. But we got a tie ball game once again going to the bottom of the 4th. 6, 7, and 8 due up here for the Astros.
Number 24, Lena Carter.
Carter first pitch swing grounds it right to Flynn. He'll take it himself for out number 1. A mojo boost for Fletcher. He should be back to neutral now.
Elijah Peterson.
Another one right to Flynn. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 23, Rex McClary.
1-2. Into right. This will be caught by Snell for out number 3. And we're to the top of the 5th, tied up here at 3 apiece. Top of the order due up here for the Serpents.
The designated hitter, number 19, Luke Morrow.
Wonder if they give Overlord, well, another at-bat. They have pulled him when he's been pitching, when he's been rattled. Morrow, though, puts one into right center. He's going to have himself a leadoff double.
Now batting,
Marco Cervantes having a nice night, 2 for 2 here. And up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. Runner will round third, head for home. Knockmore, not much of an arm in center field, and the Serpents retake the lead. 2 RBIs now on the night for Cervantes. It's 4-3. Here's Overlord. Wasman is done. Priscilla McGregor comes in. Once again, Overlord showing bunt. Throw down to second. In the dirt, but in time. Floater over. Oh, no! Faulkner makes the grab!
The second baseman, number 18.
And a mojo boost for Faulkner. That could be big. So it's 2 down. That one just out of the reach of Faulkner. Another base runner here for the Serpents.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20, Derek Clark.
Into left, hanging up there. And he'll be caught in front of the warning track by Best. Round number 3, Serpents regain the lead 4-3 as we go bottom 5. 9-1-2 due up. Knockmore grounds it right back to Fletcher. To Flynn in time for out number 1. And here is the locked in Kaysen Faulkner now. Tied things up his last time at the plate. Does he have another one in him? Now being locked in with the good defensive play earlier. Grounds this one to short. Harrison is there. The throw is in time by out number 2. And Faulkner loses the mojo there. 2 down now. Rivera now to the plate. Oh, whoa, that one well outside. One, 2 here to Guevara. Little hack. Puts one into the gap, and that will get down. They'll get a 2-out double. Tie and run into scoring position here for the Astros. Hank Hess, or excuse me, Undermeyer will come up to the plate.
Madeline Undermeyer.
One and 2 the count. Hops it up. Center field. Cervantes is under it. And he'll make the grab for out number 3. Top of the 6 we go. Snell, Flynn, and Hazeldine due up.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 27, Vivian Snell.
And the leadoff runner aboard here to start off the top of the 6 for the Serpents.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 2, Caleb Flynn.
Oh, a diving attempt there down the third base line. Hess couldn't quite come up with it. And runners on first and second now. This feels like a potential turning point in the game. McGregor has got to get out of this jam. Keeping it as close as possible. The Serpents really trying to play the small ball here tonight. Another bunt throw down. This one is foul. It's a 1-1 count. Infield looking for the bunt. A swing and a miss. They go back to a normal lineup. And strike 3 called. A big one there, one away. First one of the night for McGregor.
Stetson now pitching.
And McGregor is pulled. Bruno Shepard comes in. And he's got rally stopper, if I remember correctly. RBI 0 on Harrison. Astros could really use a ground ball here. 3-1 though. Shepard can't find the zone. floats it into right. This will be caught by Carter. 2 away now. And back to the top of the order, though, Luke Morrow having a good day. 2 for 3, a double and a single. Rounded. Peterson sucks it up. Flips it to Shepard, who covers in time for out number 3. Astros get out of the jam. Keep it a 1-run game as we go bottom of the 6th. 4, 5, 6, the heart of the lineup here for the Astros, but a combined 0 for 6 here tonight so far. Have to find a way to break through. 3-0 here from Fletcher, and that is a lead-off walk. Atlas Best, 0 for 2, having a rough season, just a $128. That's 5 straight balls now from Fletcher. Make it 6. That one's foul. 3-1. Fouled back for a full count. Oh, Atlas Best into left field. That one is gone, and the Astros lead. Just his 3rd home run of the season, but none bigger here. And that chases Fletcher. Spud McGee comes in. And McGee gets the strikeout. 1 down. Elijah Peterson up to the plate.
Number 25, Elijah Peterson.
One, 2 here to Peterson. Swing and a miss.
The shortstop, number 23.
And here is Brett McClary. And he goes up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Rue Knockmore, 0 for 2 so far here tonight. First pitch Slayer, lets that one go though. Comes to the plate, Tense, 0 for 2 so far today. Swing and a miss. McGee with 3 strikeouts there in relief, but the Serpents trail once again 5-4 as we go top 7. Cervantes will come to the plate to lead things off. He's 3 for 3 tonight. A home run, 2 singles, 2 RBIs here. That one into right, and he'll be aboard. 4 for 4 on the night for Cervantes.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 31.
And Overlord is pulled. Maloney comes in. Two, 2. Full count. Swing and a miss. Shepard with his first strikeout of the night.
Number 80, Kaylee Dastardly.
One on, one out here, top of the 7th in a 5-4 ball game. We've got Kaylee Dastardly at the plate here. Into left. Charging in on it is Best. He makes the catch there for out number 2.
Now batting, the third
2 down now. Here's Derek Klopp. Klopp into left. It is gone! And the Serpents retake the lead! A 2-run shot that just barely clears the wall down the line and left, and it's 6-5.
Vivian Snell.
Back and forth we go here in Bengata. Both teams taking turns ripping each other hearts out. And a swing and a miss ends the inning, but the Serpents retake the lead 6-5 as we go bottom 7th. And here is Kaysen Faulkner to lead things off. He really needs to get aboard and try and steal some bases. This man hasn't stolen a base in a good long while. In the dirt, 2-2. Pops it up. Hazeldine is under it. And he'll make the catch for out number 1. Here is Parker Guevara. Having a good day. He's 3 for 3. Locked in. 2-1 the count. That one on the edge, 2-2. Up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. Tying run aboard now for the Astros. And that'll bring up Undermeyer. She's 1 for 3 here tonight. She's locked in. Takes the first pitch, strike. Fouled back, 0-2. Swing and a miss! McGee, his 4th strikeout here in relief.
Number 13, Hank
Hess is the hero, or no, it wasn't Hess, it was Best, sorry. That one's foul, 1-2 here to Hess. Swing and a miss! And we go to the top of the 8th, 6-5 here. Flynn, Hazeldine, and Harrison do up for the Serpents.
The first baseman. Now pitching.
Polson Sexton will come into the game. Here in the top of the 8th. Grounded to short, McClary. In time at first, round number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 42, Tyler Hazeldine.
A bomber special down into left and a runner aboard here for the Serpents.
Now batting, the short
Brings up Stetson Harrison.
7, Stetson Harrison.
If we'll see any more small ball attempts here from the Serpents. Doesn't look like it. 0-2 now. Cracked right to Peterson, and he gets the double play! Bottom of the 8th, Best, Carter, and Peterson do up.
The left fielder. Now in the game,
Juliet Ward will come in defensively at short. Oh, Atlas Best into right center. He does it again! His 2nd home run of the night ties us at 6 apiece.
Now pitching, Mary.
That will chase McGee. In comes Mary Schroeder. Two. That one's low for a full count. And that's going to be a walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25, Elijah Peterson.
Peterson comes to plate 0 for 3 tonight. The go-ahead run on base here for the Astros. Nobody out. Takes a called strike there, top of the zone, 0-2. Oh, that one's deep into center field. Doesn't have enough to get out of the third. It's caught by Cervantes with his back up against the wall. Didn't miss that one by much. It's a loud first out here in the bottom of the 8th. The pressure, as you might have guessed it, is all the way up here. Grounder to the left side, a deep dive for Ward. The throw gets him by a step for out number 2, but the go-ahead run does move into scoring position here for Brew Knockmore. Not a great amount of speed on the runner, though. Call strike 2. Oh, dangerous take 1 and 2. In the dirt. Oh, strike 3 called! We're tied up at 6 apiece going to the top of the 9th, and it's the top of the order due up for the Serpents.
Designated hitter, number 19, Luke Morrow.
2-2 here. Swing and a miss! Sexton gets his first strikeout of the night.
Fielder, number 58, Marcos.
Cervantes has been a thorn in the side here tonight. 4 for 4, a home run and 3 singles, as well as 2 RBIs. And he moves to 5 for 5. And Knockmore cuts it off, though. It's only a single. But the go-ahead run aboard here for the Serpents. Odin Maloney coming up for the second time here tonight. Replaced Overlord. The pressure back to all the way up there. Sending the runner. The throw. Not in time. And the runner's in scoring position. And it takes away the double play. Fouled off by Maloney, 1-1. Called strike 2. Oh, top of the zone, just missed. Oh, that one just misses. It's a full count. Runners going, a hit and run, put it to left. The Serpents will take the lead. 7-6 now the score.
Baseman, number 18, Kayleen Dastardly.
1-2 now to Dastardly. He's got Tough out active. Strike 3 called. 2 down now. Derek Klopp to the plate.
Derek Klopp.
1-2 the count. Oh, almost hits him full count. Runner will go here. And it's fouled off. We'll do it again. And ball 4. The batter walks and puts 2 aboard here for Vivian Snell. That will chase Sexton. In comes McConnell. Popped up, out of play, 0-2 the count to Snell. Popped it up. This is caught by Guevara. Will go to the bottom of the ninth. Astros need at least one to keep their baseball season alive. It's the top of the order here for the Astros. One to tie, two to win. Some defensive substitutions here for the Serpents. Schroeder still on the mound. 1-1 here to Faulkner. That one's low, 2-1. That one finds his own 2-2. Full count. Base hit, Faulkner's aboard. Neville Bulgar will come in. Faulkner's got the speed, but it's not an awful arm, but the arm is tense behind the plate. There he goes. Oh, it's a hit and run. Oh, but he's out. It's going to turn into a double play. And the last hope for the Astros is Madeline Undermeyer here in season 10. That's going to be a base hit. The Astros live on. Hank has 0 for 3 tonight. One and one. In the dirt. Popped it up into center field. This might do it. And the Serpents till the Astros season here at the end of the night. 7-6 the final score here. And I must tip my cap to you, Aggie. I am sorry. Ends in heartbreak here in the ninth. That game at least deserved extra innings. 16 hits from the Serpents. Cervantes 5 for 5, 3 runs scored, a home run, 2 RBIs. He will probably be your player of the game. Klopp with that 2-run home run just over the left field wall. Vivian Snell going 2 for 5 with a home run as well. No one coming off the bench for the Astros. Faulkner goes 2 for 5 with a home run. Guevara 4 for 5. And just that killer double play. You might have a completely different story if it weren't for that. Undermeyer 2 for 5. Atlas Best 2 home runs. McClary 2 for 4. Win goes to Schroeder, her first of the season. The save goes to Bulgar. Lost to Sexton. He falls to 1 and 4 on the year. And it is Cervantes at the top, Atlas Best, and Derek Klopp. And that will do it. We know the teams, we just don't know the order. And so, since it doesn't inherently matter, do we just make tomorrow night the grand finale for the Icons divisions? We do Sonics, Retrievers, and Walkers, Liberty. Because, I mean, the Mythic game doesn't really matter now anymore. We just have the heroic finale of season 10. I think that's what we'll do, because Mythic are now in, and the Monstars can't really fall out. It's all just where they end up in the final seeding of things. So I think that's what we'll end up doing. So grand finale for the season 10 regular season tomorrow night. We'll have Retrievers and Sonics and the Walkers and the Liberty. We'll find out who wins the Icons division. It's fitting that the season comes down to this division. It's been tooth and nail all season, and we'll see who comes out on top tomorrow night. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another night of the SSBL. We're almost to the postseason, guys. I can't thank you enough, but until tomorrow night, have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.